So first up, we have the RSC 1917 factory. This weapon does 53 damage at max and 38 at a minimum, meaning that it has the highest damage per shot in the game. Now the drop-off starts at 44 meters from the 53 damage, and it ends at 59 meters for when you hit your 38 damage. However, this is not the bullets to kill. The bullets to kill are going to be 2 shots all the way out to 47 meters, and after 47 meters, it's going to take 3 shots to kill somebody. And you may be thinking, this looks great. This weapon is probably overpowered. In my opinion, it's not. The reason being that it has the slowest fire rate of 163 rounds a minute. I cannot tell you, when I was testing and playing with the weapon, how many assists I got because I couldn't fire off 2 bullets quickly. Or that somebody would pop a corner, I would get 50 damage into them, and they would immediately kill me because I couldn't follow up with a follow-up shot. The muzzle velocity of this weapon is pretty good at 720 meters a second. The reload on this weapon is okay for the magazine weapons at least. It has the fastest time to reload if you're fully empty of 3.3 seconds. If you have 1 or more bullets left in the chamber, it's going to take 2.7 seconds. So you're really not shaving off too many seconds. I know there's some, but if you're going to dump all 6 or 5 rounds, dump them. You're not going to pay the price. Your price you're paying is your RPM for damage. However, the recoil on this weapon is freaking high at a 1.8 up and a 1.1 left and right. Meaning if you don't let that recoil settle, as I do most of the time, you're going to be spraying away from them, someplace that you can't hit them at all. However, one thing you're going to want to know into this, knowing, is that you're going to be getting a lot of assists. It's just a fact of life with this gun. And before I bore you to death more on this, let's go into our second and final variant, the optical variant. So, only the real difference between the RSC factory and the optical variant is the optical variant has god-awful lens sight, and it has a foregrip on it. Otherwise, it's basically the same weapon. Wish I could say more about it, but they're the same weapon, just with a sight and a foregrip shot on it. So I guess let's move on to our third and final section. We're going to be comparing the factory variant of the RSC 17 to basically every other factory variant in the game at this moment. So when we compare the RSC 1917 factory to the auto-loading factory, the Che Brigati factory, the M1907 factory, the Zabe Slaughter 1916, and the Zabe Slaughter 1906 factory variants, there's some really good takeaways to this weapon. It has the highest maximum damage, highest minimum damage. Rate of fire is worse than the class like I talked about earlier, but that's really the trade-off of this weapon. Magazine size is not the lowest, it's towards the bottom, but if you use it, it's fine. You'll at least be able to kill 2, 3 people depending on your accuracy. Muzzle velocity is middle of the class. Reload is somewhat middle of the class. But the recoil is the other kicking of this weapon. If you're going to be good with this weapon, you have to go in knowing 2 things. Number 1, that this is a marksman's weapon. It does 50 damage. And if you spray too often, you are going to go left, right, center. Yeah, your crosshairs, even though they're invisible, are going to get just massive. Which you can see in some of these clips that I have shown. I like to spam the weapon as you see in this one, and it just isn't healthy. This is somewhere along the lines of the Zabe Slaughter M19, 6 factory, and your other DMR styled weapons. Slower fire rate. I mean, for this, is it a good weapon? Yes. Is it for me? No. I would like more spammy weapons, but that's really the takeaway of this video. If you guys like what I've done now, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And remember, snitches get stitches.